Good morning, Dr. Jane here again. Today I'll be discussing the final topic in the series of informational videos that we have been producing here at Animal Medical Center. Today the topic is welfare and euthanasia. The relationship between animals and humans elevates one's spirit and acknowledges the intrinsic connections between humans and nature, and it forces us to take responsibility for those around us. The love and devotion felt by both human and animal for each other is unmistakable for those fortunate to experience it. What is animal welfare? A definition is it is the well-being of non-human animals and is affected by the relationships human beings have with them, and it is our duty to ensure all animals are treated humanely, responsibly, and with respect. Respect for animal welfare is often based on the belief that non-human animals are sentient and that consideration should be given to their well-being or suffering, especially when they are under the care of humans. These concerns can include how animals are slaughtered for food, how they are used in scientific research, how they are kept as pets in zoos, farms, circuses, etc., and how human activities affect the welfare and survival of wild species. Companion animals are hugely important to many people as pets and in service. Example, military dogs, medical detection dogs, and livestock guardian dogs. However, in these roles, they may suffer poor welfare or exhibit behavior that is viewed negatively by owners and/or reflects underlying affective or cognitive disorder. First, we have to look at the science, ethic, and law behind animal welfare. Welfare science considers the effect of humans on animals from the animal's point of view. Welfare science is a scientific study of the welfare of animals as pets in zoo, laboratories, on farms, and in the wild, with the ultimate goal to improve the welfare of animals and alleviate animal suffering. Welfare ethics, on the other hand, considers human actions towards animals. Welfare ethics will examine the human-animal relationships, the moral consideration of animals, and how non-human animals ought to be treated. Welfare law considers how humans must treat animals. The Belize Dog Act, Chapter 153, and the Belize Cruelty to Animals Act, Chapter 115, have not been amended or updated since December 31st, 2000, and efforts are being made to improve on the current welfare and animal laws. 5 freedoms. The 5 freedoms are used to assess animal welfare. Freedom from hunger and thirst, freedom from discomfort, freedom from pain, injury, and disease, freedom from fear and distress, freedom to express normal behavior. Good welfare requires disease prevention and veterinary treatment, appropriate shelter, management, nutrition, humane handling, and humane slaughter and euthanasia. We have to recognize and understand that animal welfare decisions are complex and multifaceted. From companion animals to farm animals, animals in zoos, animals in laboratories, shelter animals, and more. Euthanasia. Euthanasia literally means a good death. A more appropriate simple definition is a gentle death. Specifically, This means that animals should be killed humanely with minimal pain and distress. Everyone has the responsibility to ensure that if an animal's life is to be taken, it is done with the highest degree of respect, emphasizing on making the death as painless and distress-free as possible. Animal euthanasia is an acceptable method to allow animals with incurable diseases or suffering from other conditions to die with dignity and grace. Here at Animal Medical Center, we have a clear euthanasia policy. Whenever possible, the decision to euthanize an animal is reached by the consent of at least 2 veterinarians and or in conjunction with the owner, Humane Society, Wildlife Association responsible for the species, and or the Forestry Department. As an example, in this photo we can see a white-tailed hawk lost one of its wing in a collision, and the decision was made that this animal needed to be euthanized. This is the last presentation in this series, and if you have any questions, any comments, any queries, you can leave a message on our WhatsApp below this video, or you can send a message by email at info@animalmedicalcenter.net. Thank you for following us with these series of videos. These videos will be available on YouTube for viewing whenever you wish. Thank you again. Have a great Easter.